5 things you never do in a Vegas casino. Vegas is well known for being the entertainment capital of the world. It's a place with many casinos, much entertainment, lots to drink, lots to eat, lots to see, and lots to do. But there are some things that you should never do in a Vegas casino. Starting with playing on the wrong slot machines. There are many slot machines in Vegas, obviously, but there are just some in certain properties that you should never really play. Some of these slot machines have jackpots, some jackpots larger than others, whether it's a mini, major, minor, maxi, whatever, could even be a grand. But some of these never increase in their value. You'll find in a lot of Caesars properties in Vegas that the major is always capped at a certain value, whereas MGM properties are unrestricted, at least to a certain value. Whenever you play a slot machine, these values increase. So, if you're playing constantly, put in a couple of dollars on each spin, these majors will increase in size, therefore you would win more. It's also an indication of how long it's been since that major has paid out. However, in some casinos, you'll find that they are locked at a certain value, giving you no indication of how long it has been since that last popped. Next, never use an ATM in a Vegas casino. They charge you extortionate rates, especially if you're a foreigner too. If you're coming from Canada, United Kingdom, Europe, Asia, anywhere really that isn't the United States, you're going to have to pay that in your own currency one way or another. The rates there can be quite brutal on you, but to add to that, you also have the ATM fee, and these can be up to $10 per transaction. So just think, $10 of what you're taking out isn't actually yours. You don't get that money. That goes straight to the ATM. So you withdraw a couple of times in a Vegas casino in one night, there's $30, $40, $50 gone straight away. So never ever use an ATM in a Vegas casino. Going back to slot machines, you should never ever take out any credit that you see in a slot machine. Whether you're walking around the casino and you see a couple of cents left in this slot machine, do not be tempted to take out that ticket and cash it in or put it in another machine and try and build up some kind of funds. It is illegal, believe it or not. Also, if you approach a slot machine that you intend to play on, you should always cash out any credits that are already in the machine before you put your own money in. The idea here is that this is classed as theft. Somebody has originally put their money in, they may have gambled it all away and left those couple of cents in, but technically those few cents still belong to the owner, i.e. whoever put that money in the slot to begin with. After a certain time, the casino may take that money and claim it as their own as lost property. But for you, as a patron of whatever casino, it is never ever going to be yours. You should also never not tip any of the cocktail waitresses that come round with a free drink for you. Yeah, it may not be free because you got to tip, and you should always never not tip anybody that comes to pay you out a hand pay. It's always common etiquette to give a little tip to these people because they're there to assist you. So always tip. Don't not tip. And finally, don't hang around in the casino for too long. We know the house always wins, so there's a trick here. If you're up and you're up with a happy amount, if you double whatever you've got, get out of there. You get the hell out of Dodge. Do not hang around. Do not stay. If you're down and you keep putting money in, just get the hell out of there. Never stay in a Vegas casino for too long, because one way or another, you're going to lose. Yes, I know some of these may seem very obvious, but you've got to remember, first timers to Vegas don't really know some of these things. If you're coming from Europe, you've never been to America before, you've never been to Vegas before, these are some really important things to know. Never ever do these in a Vegas casino.